I'm excited to represent the PA profession. First PA in the family. I might get emotional. I'm a big happy crier.
Today we are getting our white coats as a symbolism of starting our journey here at PA school. So it means a lot to all of us to be here today, to be able to take the first step forward towards being a PA.
You're a special class as you are the first PA students to come in following the integration of Eastern Virginia Medical School and Old Dominion University.
Not only is this a culmination of all of the hard work, it's also a huge responsibility and duty that we have to our patients. Everything that we learn in class isn't just to get a good grade. It's for our future patients one day, and that's a mindset that I will constantly carry throughout every single lesson I have.
It's been a long journey, and I've worked as a paramedic since I graduated from undergrad, which was more than a decade ago at this point. And I had a lot of voices around me telling me to go for more, find a new challenge and take it on. And for me, that's PA school.
I chose the PA program here because not only is it ranked in the top 10% of the country, but everyone I've ever spoken to loves it.
You're now part of an excellent institution. We have great facilities and a supportive and welcoming administration and a very talented faculty with an excellent track record for training very successful PAs.
From the moment I stepped on campus, I felt so welcomed here. During my interview, after my interview, they don't just state their morals, they really act on it.
My sister attended the medical school here, and she spoke incredibly highly of the place. Having moved away and being in her residency, those connections have stuck for her. That's the atmosphere that I wanted if I was going to come back to school.
So after PA school, I plan on staying in the area since I am from Chesapeake and kind of give back to the community that raised me up. The next couple years are going to be very challenging, and it's going to take a lot more time and effort than it took to even get to this point, but I think we're all ready.